Hello! Bonjour everybody, whatever that means. Today, we'll be looking at another custom, of course. Today, we'll be looking at the first international engine custom I ever did. So, further ado, we're going to be taking a look at this custom right here. So, further ado, we're going to bring him out right now. Let's see what he's all about. Right here we have Carlos. So Carlos was my very first international engine custom, very first engine I used from Milliput. He was made from what used to be the Play-Rail S51, which I do actually have. So I'm gonna bring that out. Right on the left is this exact engine. So this is the engine I made Carlos out of. You can see all the heavy modification I actually made this locomotive. We'll get into the heavy modifications I made pretty soon on this one. So, this is what I made Carlos out of. Over here. It's a very nice looking engine. So, anyways, we're gonna get back into Carlos. Carlos is a very ambitious engine custom of mine. One of my most ambitious ones of that time. The first engine I made using Milliput. So let's take a look at him. So here's Carlos, right over here. There's his face, it's not too big. And the snow plow and the buffer beams, the buffers right over here. They were probably from an engine I had, obviously. Forgot which one it was. So the smoke box I did in silver. Just like that. I also painted the top of the footplate here silver and ladder leading down here. I probably just sanded the funnel down a little bit by accident. And here's the windows over here. Painted those red and white. There's the number 903. And of course here's the tender and the EM. Whatever that means, obviously. That's obviously a railway in Mexico. Here's the back, painted the ladder red, did the stripes around the tender, representing Mexico. Obviously, used a lot of Milliput to round out the tender, obviously. I was very creative in keeping the original tender on Carlos. He's a good runner. The wheels, I painted the outer rim of them white, as you can see, right over here. Pretty interesting. And I painted this little part in here red. And of course I kept the other wheel. I forgot to paint that too. I'm going to paint the outer rim sometime in the near future, hopefully, to give a small update. I kept the nickel coupler on this guy, obviously. I kept the lamp on the top. Kept a few things on this fella. He's a very good runner. I did keep some of the lining of the original engine is still kept on this guy. So obviously, I also made one of the domes out of Milliput, painted the stripe around the dome green. Obviously, not bad for a first international engine custom. This is also the same case with the tender wheels as well. Painted the outer rim white and the inner rim black, which is pretty cool as well. So I also added buffers to the back of Carlos, like on the show. I sanded down the roof because there were a little bit of extras on the roof that Carlos didn't have that this engine originally did have. I did keep some of the original details as well. Painted the ladder red, as you can see. Above here is literally silver. I did sand down the cab and did the cab. He was a little sloppy at first, but I was able to redo this custom. So that's Carlos, folks. So thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate that. And this is the end of the video. Stay tuned for another episode of Trainboy90's Custom Showcases. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you all next time. And of course, goodbye from this video.